Welcome back everyone, I'm Setharoth, and today I have an exciting mod to share with you guys. This is one of my favorite little treasures that I discovered over the last 18 months while I was away. It's fantastic. This is a DLC-sized subcontinent that is just a fantastic... It's inspired. That's the best word I can use for it. I just had to intro it from the menu view because I wanted to give it the proper warm-up. Ladies and gentlemen, I have found a mod that puts dinosaurs in Skyrim. Yes, we have dinosaurs. We have dinosaurs! Ah! Oh, I love it. What's more, not only do we have dinosaurs, we have an entire subcontinent of playtime. This mod is called CHANTERELLE, and this mod is designed for your inner hunter, your inner druid, your inner naturalist, wilderness survival specialist, immersion expert, whatever you want. This mod is built for you. If you look carefully at the mod page for this mod, the modder who developed this insists that you play this without a HUD. Notice, I have no compass. I got no compass. I have no idea which way is right or left. You have no idea how frustrating it was to run. It took me over 45 minutes, just to give you an idea of how big this map is. It took me 45 minutes running at a full sprint, because my modded red guard doesn't run out of stamina, running at a full sprint to unlock these locations. Just to run, just to sprint non-stop across the map, 45 minutes. That's how big this thing is. And it's designed to make you get lost, because I got lost a couple of times. But the designation is so that you can appreciate this absolutely breathtaking mod. So the best way to start this, of course, is to not to turn on firepower. This is not for this. Yes, you go in with a bow. You are a hunter. You are a beast, and you do not poke fun at the giant dinosaurs until you're ready. So, I mean, to start this off, you just gotta soak this in. You gotta soak in the music. You gotta soak in the sheer beauty and scope of this mod. Look at that. How often do you find a feathered dinosaur? The herbivores are pretty friendly, by the way. They just don't, poke them. They don't like that too much. They will be upset. Obviously, this is an alchemist's dream. There are so many alchemical ingredients through all of this. Keep in mind, I am also running Skyrim's Floral Overhaul, which throws in more plants on top of Chanterelle's plants. So this is just nature squared. The exponent of nature. It's breathtaking, beautiful. You still got to be super careful. It is designed to be started at level 1. With no equipment, right? So you throw on campfire, you throw on hunterborn, you throw on scrimshaw, and you just lose yourself in this breathtaking subcontinent. It is quite possibly one of the most beautiful mods that I have ever put on this channel, simply because of the sheer scope of it. There's unique monsters, unique animals, and yes, those will try to eat you if you get too close. Obviously, you've got your regular creatures as well, wolves, bears, plenty of deer. There is no shortage. If you're going light armor, you should probably go light armor. There's not a whole lot of mining in Chanterelle. There are a couple locations where you can get crafting stations, so you can have a full loadout for whatever you're trying to craft. There's even some enchantment stations and stuff. The tricky part with this mod is because it is designed for you to get lost, I don't really want you to know what's where. I want you to start this lost as well, because exploring this mod really is a fantastic experience. And I don't want you guys to know where all the best locations are, so I will be editing out the map views as I am fast traveling from one location to the other. But let's see, what else can I tell you guys about this mod? So Chanterelle, there's a building, they call it the Chanterelle Travel Agency, that you go into. And it's right outside of Helgen. If you do an alternate start, it's right off the beaten path. And it will allow you to try 6 different alternate starts that will drop you off at 6 different locations across Chanterelle, and they're each kind of a little more unique and a little more difficult depending on the circumstance. I don't want you to give any spoilers because I think I am going to do a deep dive on this just so you guys can see all the different ways you can start and run your Chanterelle playthrough. And I know you're already wondering, wait, is it possible to get back to Skyrim? Because the travel agency dumps you here. It literally strips all of your items, which is why you should just start this at level 1. Because even if you have like Daedra gear and then go to the travel agency, you will lose all of your items and be dropped here with nothing. So you might as well just start at level 1, whip out your survival mods, and start hunting and doing scrimshaw and all that fun stuff. Because I'm not going to do a lot of Hunterborn or Scrimshaw in this video because I wanted to focus more on where we're going to be experiencing all of this. But just keep in mind that that also is coming. So this is not just one massive forest. You know what, I don't mind showing you guys where the coastal camp is. I mean, it's at the beach. You can see where the beach is. That's fine. That's a freebie. You guys can have that. You can have the beach. I'll give you the beach. So this is an example of a smaller camp that you can come across. You'll have a food source, a place to sleep. There may be an unfortunate smuggler here trying to eke out a living. Don't make too much fun of the dinosaurs. If you go all the way over here, you will find an inexorbitant number of horkers. So that doesn't sound like much until you realize you can actually craft a lot of stuff with horker ivory if you're using certain mods. Also, they have massive, those are all like cattails. You see those in the distance? That's like 3 miles of underbrush and cattails and growth. This was one of my first oh holy crap experiences when I tried Chanterelle, because I may have ticked off like 15 horkers and half a dozen mud crabs at level 1 because I didn't quite know well what I was doing. And I ended up running into these to try and be safe, and your visibility is crap in those. You are well and truly lost when you are running through the reeds. But it's just a fantastic mod from a survival standpoint, from a exploration standpoint. And now I'm going to show you a couple of the other cool little locales you might discover as you are wandering around Chanterelle. But I'm going to cut out the actual fast travels to the map so that you don't know where these locations are. Alright, I'm in Immortal mode right now because this is Tour Guide Setharoth. This is not Kill Everything Setharoth. That is going to be for another video or possibly a playthrough. But as you can see, Chanterelle is not entirely just one big forest. There are desolate, whatever the frick that is. I just knew when I saw this that had to go into the... Okay! Alright, right, I'm immortal, so I can't technically die, but still, get off my lawn. Oh yeah, now you want to run. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Alright, so as you can see, they brought in some of the Sulfsheim features into this little locale. So you'll find these vestiges of ancient civilizations, Dwemer, Aelid, whatever this is. I have no idea what this is. Can I go in there, or is that just a dead end? You know what, I might as well do a little exploring myself, since I can't die. Oh. I thought that... Oh man, now I'm disappointed. I thought that was a door of some kind, but nope. It's just window dressing. But it is fantastic window dressing. So this is one of the locations that you will discover. Obviously, these creatures will have rare alchemical ingredients that you will need if you're getting into like Hunterborn and Scrimshaw and getting into alchemy and all that kind of stuff. So this is one of the locations that you will be able to explore. And if I can just get away from monsters far enough for the combat music to turn off, I can show you the next location. It's been a real twist playing this without an immersion HUD. Well, the mod is actually called Immersive HUD, and it removes like 90% of your HUD and leaves you to wander. I tried these settings in a regular Skyrim playthrough because I was trying to make Chanterelle work in regular Skyrim. And to be fair, on this map, there is a location here that will transport you back to Skyrim. And it does place a location in Skyrim that will automatically teleport you here with all of your stuff intact. I'm not going to tell you where it is because the whole point of this mod is to explore, but know that it is there. This does actually connect Skyrim to Chanterelle. You can, as like a place you could vacation, basically, if you wanted to loot and scavenge and hunt and so on. But its original design is clearly to strand you here with nothing and no way home, so that you have to eke out a living on your own, which is just, I thoroughly enjoyed it. The wilderness survival person in me very much enjoyed flopping in the middle of nowhere with nothing to my name. Okay, so despite the dinosaurs and the lava monsters and rabid elementals, there are some places of safety here in Chanterelle. There's these little camping areas that have been set up by previous passerby. Some of them will have like corpses or notes from previous people, but as you can see, you will have your crafting stations, anvil, arcane enchanter, alchemy tools. Let's see, can we get some light going on in here? There we go. So we have a little personal chest that's loaded with stuff. I may have already looted it, but the personal chests have more. Oh yeah, this is all the crafting stuff. Very nice. This is one of the smaller ones. I'm going to show you guys another one that was, it's hard to describe finding it after wandering in the woods, eking out a living, running from bears for an hour and a half. Oh man, God rays with this are fantastic. Alright, so you've got maybe a dozen of these little crafting stations that have been set up by hunters that you can find. And then you can find places that are like breathtaking. Alright, this place, this is great. This goes so far beyond just a little crafting station. But you get these ruins, you find these ruins that are leftovers from an old civilization. You've got your crafting implements up there, and then you keep going up the stairs, and they have an entire like living quarters set up here. More crafting stations, more crafting materials, which is huge because those are really hard to find when you're running around in the woods collecting them all one at a time. Places like these are great because they'll have stockpiles of resources that you can grab. Look at all the Horcrux, fish stuff, lots of stuff in storage. Let me just get us up a little higher and I'll show you from the top down what this place actually looks like. There's some more crafting stuff up there. I think we need to use the stairs over here. There we go. Okay. This is looking a little better. So this is like a little oasis in the middle of just breathtaking forest and mountains and so much that you can hunt and explore. It's breathtaking. And yes, those are swans. Those are swans, possibly geese. So you've got these other modded birds and stuff that are just not native to Skyrim that just add so much more to this locale. It doesn't feel like more Skyrim. It feels so much more unique. Like the modder really took the time to add ducks. Ducks of all things. There are ducks here. There are ducks. There are also little annoying dinosaurs that I might as well show you if I can find them. I'm surprised that I didn't hear them when I first landed in this particular locale. I know I didn't kill them when they showed up last time when I first unlocked this locale. Ah, there they are. Yeah. So they're not hostile, they're just super annoying. They're like the little dinosaurs from the second Jurassic Park, except they don't eat you when you're wounded. But you'll find them traveling in packs as you go to other locales, which gets kind of funny. Let's see what else. Oh, there's also, this is kind of a fun feature, lots and lots of butterflies. Like, they travel in packs. And yeah, so there are certain mods, if you're using Imperius, for example, and you're an elf, and you have to pick like 40 butterfly wings to unlock contingency, yeah, you'll get there real quick with this mod. Real quick. Alright, I think next we're just going to head south from here. Am I even going south? Nope. Alright, that's your example. That's your example of how easy it is to get lost here, but frankly, that's half the fun. Half the fun is just getting lost and cranking on the survival mods and just losing yourself. I had a couple of weeks in the last 18 months that were particularly difficult, and then I turned on this mod and I felt like I was out in nature, just away from it all, and I was still at home cozy and warm and not actually freezing in the snowstorm. It was fantastic. I had the best of both worlds thanks to this mod. We're just going to sprint ahead a little bit because I'm hoping that I can find one other unique spot. It's an actual tree stand. You can find tree stands here. It's a rope that you grab that will slowly convey you to the top of the tree stand, and then you can look down on animals as they pass by. And I don't know how how'd I lose my stamina? I don't know how I lost my stamina, but okay, whatever. Anyway, so sorry. This mod is just breathtaking. I mean, look at this. This is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Particularly if you're running a nice EMB. And a little bit of blur to it when it gives distance, and it's just I love this. I love this so much. I love Skyrim modding. This is fantastic. That might be a cave over there. I don't know. I don't have a compass, so I can't tell if I'm near anything of note. And that is a glitching wolf, because why not? Cool. Alright, so I think that is everything you guys need to know about Chanterelle. Obviously, it is a new lands mod. I'm punching a wolf. New lands mod, drops you off in the middle of nowhere, takes all your stuff if you use the standard start. I will be showing you in future videos all 6 of the alternate starts that you can use with this mod. And I will specifically not be showing you how to travel back to Skyrim, because I want you guys to discover that on your own, because this mod was designed for you to just get lost and explore, and I highly recommend that you do. Even if you don't include this in a massive playthrough, I have a separate profile with all of these survival mods set up, because sometimes I just feel like experiencing this and just wandering through the woods and hunting and surviving. It's great. Oh, alright, yes, there was one other thing that I wanted to show you guys. Bear with me. One other suggestion that I have is that, well, I mean, because, come on, you're literally running around in the woods in a survival mod. Like, which monster playout are you going to pick? That is the wrong button. There are Winter Sun religions that work out quite well for that. But what I was trying to grab is that. Aha! Obviously, if you're going to run around in Dino Land hunting animals, you're gonna go as a werewolf! I mean, why not? You absolutely will have to do... I mean, this is just beautifully done for a werewolf playthrough. It just fits. It just fits. You gotta love it. The only other complaint that I had when I first started this was there's a wide variety of things, obviously, in Hunterborn and Scrimshaw that you can craft, right? There's plenty of stuff you can do. But because you're only dealing with, like, leather and more leather and leather some more and bone and wood, there's only so much you can do mechanically, right? So you start off as level 1, and by level 10, you're in the full armor set. You know, you've got your leather armor and your bone weapons, and you feel like a caveman, and it's great. But what else are you going to do, right? What else are you going to occupy your time with? What are the bigger goals that you can have in Chanterelle, where there's only like 4 NPCs in the entire continent? And no, I'm not going to tell you where to find them either, because you have to explore. But there are a couple of vendors where you can sell stuff. But I mean, come on, what exactly are you going to spend it on? And I struggled with this for about 10 seconds. My inner modder in me was like, I love this giant map and I want to frolic around here more, but I've got the core stuff built. What else am I working for? And that's when it hit me. You bring in the mod Spell Research. And now you can research magic on your own and even go up to master level spells without ever needing to go to the College of Winterhold. And the best part is Spell Research has a version that works for alchemy. You can use an alembic to break down alchemical ingredients, which are plentiful here, and use those to advance your writing power. And you can make your own with there's a mod tweak for Spell Research that allows you to make your own paper and your own charcoal. So you really can just camp out here and homeschool yourself up to like master level magic. It's been fun. It's been super fun. I would show you that on my other profile, but I've been playing special non-Skyrim music mods, and YouTube gets mad when I post those because it thinks that I have the IP for the music. and I don't, and they get pissed. Okay, so those are my suggestions for how to enjoy your Chanterelle playthrough. I will be showing in future videos what to do with the alternate starts, because some of them are easier and some of them are mind-numbingly nuts. You'll see. They're great. You'll love them. Other than that, this is my other camp. This is my favorite camp to set up because it's got a little more room. Obviously, you have all the crafting stuff. You have a water source right out here, which is really helpful once you start running like the I need stuff and you're constantly thirsty and hungry. And yeah, it's just, it's been great. This is a fantastic mod. I highly recommend. If it's not in your load order, it can at least go into a separate playthrough, a playlist, or a separate profile that you devote to like just immersion and survival, because you got to play this through at least once just so you can experience getting lost in Chanterelle. So let me know in the comments below what your favorite part of the Chanterelle mod was. What do you like most about the idea of being able to just lose yourself in nature? Because I know in Skyrim, whenever I tried a druid build or a survivalist build, I'd always get distracted by bandits and draugr and dragons and all this other stuff. And this mod just gives you a chance to just be. It's great. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Feel free to like my video and subscribe to my channel. Hope you're having a great day. Take care.